Louis Lingg, they searched his house and they found bombs at his house. And his attorney said, well, my client has the right to have bombs in his house. And which became this kind of meme before memes were a thing, where it's like, he's ascribed to have said, I couldn't have thrown that bomb. I was at home making bombs. And they imprison him, and someone's, we still don't know how, snuck a blasting capsule into his jail. And rather than be hanged, he detonated his jaw. And he was, if you look at photos of Louis Lingg, it's like a time traveler, because he looks like Channing Tatum or something. He looks like he came out of an Abercrombie ad. I think Abercrombie's not doing the studs anymore, but whatever, like when Abercrombie was a thing. And he blows off his jaw, it's hanging. And with his blood, he writes on the wall, hooray for anarchy. And he dies the next day. He's like, they're not going to get to me. So he was, people ignorantly romanticized Che Guevara. But he was the first really, this like young spirit of violent defiance. And I mean violent in every sense of the word. And he really was people, the cop who arrested him wrote a book about it. And he talked about how people came to visit him in jail because they were so impressed by his like magnificent physique and what a stud he was. So he really was a total badass. He certainly not a good guy, but certainly in terms of literature, this kind of a very a specific archetypical figure.
What happened to the other six?
Oh, they were hanged. One apologize? Sorry. They were told, if you write for clemency, the governor will lessen the charges. And some of them are like, I didn't do anything. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not for murder. I'm not asking for clemency. And they're like, all right. And in fact, one of them, as he went to the gallows, turns and says, can I address the crowd and say a few words? And they just killed him right then and there. So they got pardoned posthumously. There's a monument to them in a cemetery near Chicago. Emma Goldman was repatriated to be buried there as well. The dates on her tombstone are wrong, which is funny. And the quote, August Spie's quote, is worded several different ways, but one of them, they're all effectively, technically the same meaning. Someday our voices will speak louder than those you strangle today. And it's true.
Weird. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo. Wah, wah, wah. Get better issues. We're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb.